We are in Kodachrome Basin State Park, a beautiful state park in the Utah system that is in the middle of Red Rock Country. Bryce Canyon, Escalante, many other beautiful parks are around here, and this one also has a lot of beauty to speak for itself. We stayed here at the Basin Campground last night, and today we're off to find a geocache, because unlike a lot of national parks, this park does have a geocache on the grounds that you can hike to. Before that, though, we're going to head to the visitor center to get oriented. Oh, and just as an aside, this campground has the nicest showers I have ever seen at any campground I've stayed at, both public and private. I'm not going to be the creep that goes in there with a camera to record things. That's just weird, but take my word for it, they are very nice. Nicer than a lot of just home showers I've seen. They have a rainfall mode. They have a beautiful tile everywhere. I don't know why they're so nice. It's kind of weird, actually, but I'm not complaining. Check out this visitor center, too. We have some benches, swings. You can swing on these benches over here. There's a fountain, very beautiful sounding. There's what looks like a gas fire pit if you want to enjoy here at night. They have hammocks and swings, so you can hop on those if you want. There's also a rock climbing wall over here. I will say the rock climbing wall looks a little worse for wear, but you know, these are holding on and that's what matters. Wow. This was apparently just recently renovated. Here we are, Sentinel Trail. That's where we're going. Right down there. All sorts of info here, as you'd expect from a visitor center. And the visitor center itself has coffee, ice cream, snacks, and of course lots of trinkets and goodies that you can buy. Oh, here you go. Ice cream and cafe in the visitor center. There are even some bicycles available to rent. But I don't care about any of that. We're going to the Sentinel Trail to find ourselves a geocache. So the screens at the visitor center were moving a little quickly, so I didn't get the chance to show you this, but we camped up here at the Basin group site. We went down here to the visitor center. First up, we're going to get a geocache that's right along the entrance road right here. Easy park and grab for anyone that's coming to the park. It's a great one to stop and get. After that, we're going to go back up here along this road and then hike the Sentinel Trail to the geocache that's on the way to the Sentinel Spire. Okay, we have stopped at a view area with, let's be honest, a fantastic view. So this is a difficulty 1, terrain 1, regular size cache right at the entrance to the state park, and it's pointing ahead about 100 feet, so I think it's behind our car over here. Looks like there might be a little bit of a trail going back there. Let's see what we can find. Oh, I think I see a container in the bushes back there. This is the sort of area where you want to watch out for, I don't know, rattlesnakes, scorpions, stuff like that. Basically, there's a lot of stuff out in the desert that wants to hurt you. But there's a geocache. Okay, what have we got in here? There is our logbook, of course, and we have some pencils. We have a reflecty tag for luggage, I think that is, yeah. We have some puzzle pieces of fish. We have a feather. Ugh. I'll wash my hands after that. And yeah, just some other knickknacks and trinkets of the sort. Let's get this signed, and then we can move on to the cache we have to hike to. I will say, I'm just 20 feet from the road, and I'm already getting pretty hot. So this hike might get brutal. We'll see. I think it said the high today was 85. We're still fairly early in the morning, so hopefully it's not that bad. We'll see. Beautiful views, unique geology, one of the most interesting trails in the park. Well, that's promising. So we are here, and I believe this map is flipped, so this way is north. So I think I'm doing this right, but we're going to take this right trail and go up here. The geocache is somewhere around here, I believe. And then we're probably going to finish going up this little bit further to the spire that is the highlight of this. It's pretty hot. I don't know if we'll do the whole loop or not, or take the slick rock cutoff. But at the very least, I definitely want to get the geocache. And if you were curious, it was named Kodachrome after the Kodak film stock by the National Geographic Society in 1949. And ever since the 80s, people have had a certain Paul Simon song stuck in their head whenever they visit. I would play some of that, but then, I don't know, I'd be probably deleted and entirely removed all evidence of me ever being on YouTube, so none of that will be happening. But maybe it's stuck in your head now. Have fun.
How does that song go?
I'm not going to sing it.
You can't be looking, I won't get you copyright strike, right?
Can't take too many risks around here.
I see.
All right, we've already reached a split in the trail. I think we need to go right. So as the crow flies, we are about 2/10 of a mile from the geocache. It said it's an easy hike. There are a few twists and turns, but overall, I don't think it's going to be that strenuous to get there. That said, if you're ever doing this, it is a hike through the desert, so be prepared. We have plenty of water, and we tried to time it so we're not here during the hottest part of the day. Oh, hey, Alyssa.
Hey, Matthew.
Oh, look at this view to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
This is like the biggest juniper trunk I've ever seen.
That is huge. How big across would you say that is?
I don't know. I definitely can't wrap my arms all the way around it. I wish I knew anything about juniper ages.
I bet it's at least 10 years old.
Yeah. Hit the big 1-0. These little flowers. There's a bunch of little pollinators on them too.
Oh, yeah. It's springtime in Kodachrome Basin.
I wonder what this is. The leaves are really pokey. They had a botany field guide back at the visitor center.
Maybe we should have gotten it. Finally make this an educational channel for once. And the rock formations are just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Ha! I have service here. Didn't expect that. So we are only 300 feet from the cache, believe it or not. Looks like there's a little side trail that we go out on to get to it.
Can you remind me, for something like this, does the person who places a cache, do they have to get permission from the state park?
Yeah, so you should always get permission from the owner of the property that you're placing it on. In this case, yeah, it would be Kodachrome Basin State Park. They must have gotten permission from the ranger. Because, yeah, you don't want people trampling all over random things. Yeah. The rangers are going to care about the specific place that it's put to make sure that we're not destroying the environment by finding it. I see a split in the trail. I think to the right is where we need to go. So the trail continues left. There's a viewpoint up ahead, and I think a geocache as well. Let's do it. Some beautiful old junipers here.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is a great view.
This would be another really nice place to watch the sunset.
Yeah. Wow, that is a long way down over there.
Oh yeah. Look at that gold.
I'll apologize in advance. The camera will not capture how nice this looks in person. But trust me, this is quite the view. There's a car way over there. Oh, is that the entrance road?
Oh yeah, I think so.
So we probably stopped right around there to get that cache a few minutes ago.
Oh yeah.
Well, there we go. It all ties together. So the view's great. We overshot the geocache, though. It's back by some of those junipers we passed. We should stop for water first, though.
Okay.
Okay, let's go get a geocache.
Woo!
backtracking from the beautiful overlook. Geocache is just up ahead, it looks like. 89 feet, 80 feet, 74 feet. I guess that's our cache guardian of the day. I see a couple big old junipers that would be great hiding spots. This is a size regular. This is a very cool looking juniper that is still alive, amazingly. And the coordinates are pointing right toward it. I think I see something. I think I see something. Here we go. Wow. There it is. Utah State Parks. Official geocache, do not disturb. Utah Department of Natural Resources. I think this might be an official geocache hidden by the state of Utah. That's pretty cool. Let's get it open. Okay, we have our logbook. We'll get to that in a second. We have a bag full of other things, including makeup remover and a couple of army men. Okay. We have a whole bunch of just toys and figurines. Here's an example. We have SpongeBob, R2-D2, Spider-Man, Stormtroopers, many of these. Like, wow. Okay. Kids would love this one, that's for sure. We have a Scrabble piece die. So it's like a 6-sided die with Scrabble letters and their scores on each side. That's different. A bunch of coins with Queen Elizabeth II. Which country is this? Because that could be several different ones. 5 cents from Belize. There you go. Pretty cool. Oh, and there we go. A wooden nickel. There it is. From Montana. For me, I'm gonna get this signed. Although for once, I don't think this is the big prize for finding this cache. I think this fantastic view out here is the actual prize. This is just such a wonderful place to find a geocache.